I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all of my money and don't get I'm on the floor. I love to dance. So give me more, till I can't stand it. Floor, like a short chance.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be trading for a bunch of Mr Whiskerpips because I was looking at my inventory and I saw that I had enough to make a mega Mrs Whiskerpips but not a Mr, and I can't have a mega of one part of the couple and not the other. So today we're going to be getting a bunch of Mr Whiskerpips so that I can make a mega of both of the couple. So I updated my profile to say that I was looking for Mr Whiskerpips, and these are just some of the things I'm trading for it because, guys, they're not that rare, so I think that these little randoms should be fine. So I joined my first server and I pulled up my mega unicorn so I could ride it and see what was going on. And yeah, but guys, eventually I did actually have to switch to my neon frostbite cub because my mega unicorn is too distracting. People kept trying to trade for it, and it's not for trade. So guys, we got this trade where someone was asking for some unwanted pets because they were trying to go their inventory. They were doing a challenge. Guys, I know how hard these challenges can be. I have one posted up on my channel, so I decided that I would help them out and just give them a couple of extra pets to start with because I have so many bandicoots in my inventory. I got so many Aussie eggs when they first came out, and I hatched a bandicoot of almost every single one of them. So guys, I was happy to give that away to someone who needed it. Anyways, I saw this person had a pet that I was looking for, so I traded them and I suggested for them to add in the Mr Whiskerpips, and they had a neon bride one, guys. So I knew I was going to have to put in some neon pets for that Whiskerpips. And guys, I tried to just do some lower neons that I didn't really care about, such as this gingerbread mouse and my Abyssinian cat and stuff like that that I didn't care about for this neon Mr Whiskerpips. And they're not very high neon, so I don't mind trading them. They're also not the cutest pets in my opinion, but guys, they did not like that, so they declined. Now I'm trying to trade for another Mr Whiskerpips, guys, and I asked them to pick something from the first page of my profile. I had to say something fair because, guys, so many people want overpays for these, and you guys will see an example of that later on in the video. So they were typing, and I was really hoping that they would be open to picking something so I could get this Whiskerpips, but they didn't want any of it, so I told them that they can look through my inventory to pick something else, and I just made sure that they would know what is not for trade in my inventory. So guys, let's wait for them to pick something from my inventory, and hopefully they pick something fair that I don't mind trading. And yeah, they still hadn't requested to see my backpack, so I told them that they can do that, but guys, they were taking a while. And then they said that they wanted my German Shepherd, but that's a neon German Shepherd. That's way over for this Whiskerpips. And then they asked if I would do my field mouse, but I didn't really like their ad. It wasn't worth that much, so I decided to decline. Then guys, we started to trade this person for a Mr Whiskerpips, and I let them look through my inventory. And guys, I was just checking the value of these so that I knew what I was trading. And guys, the lavender dragon was quite a bit over, so I didn't really want to do that for the Whiskerpips. So I asked them to pick something that was a bit more fair from my inventory and told them that I had some options in my profile. And I took a look at their profile to see what they wanted, if I had anything they're looking for. And then guys, they added in this cozy mistletoe, and I was like, okay, great. I would be more than happy to do this. And then they said that I needed to add. So I added in a legendary pet, and I was hoping that they would accept. But guys, they wanted me to add even more. So they asked for a neon T-Rex, and I was like, no. But then I think that was a mistake because they asked for a Royal Moon Egg, and I was fine doing that. And then I removed the Lunar Moon Bear because they said that they didn't want it, and they asked for 2 Taigus, but I don't have any Taigus. But guys, this, I put in the Toxic Kai Jr. because that's what they wanted, and they said that I was still under. Guys, I was literally 0.12 under on Elf. I don't think that that's that big of a deal, and I think that it's insane that people won't even be willing to take the tiniest underpay. So I just put in a moon pine, and I was like, take it or leave it, and they took it. So we got Mr. Whiskerpips. But trading 4 pets for Mr. Whiskerpips is kind of crazy, guys. Anyways, we got this trade for the Mr. Whiskerpips, and someone put theirs in the trade, so let's see what they want for it. I asked them to pick from my profile, as I was telling everyone, because guys, I do have this section in my profile, and there are a lot of people who trade me and offer me their Mr. Whiskerpips, so I'm assuming they've seen my profile, so I don't understand why they don't just already have something in mind, as I do say that in my little bio, but it's okay, you know, it is what it is. I decided to add some randoms to my profile because I had a couple more, and since we did that last trade, some of them are taken out, and they spent some time looking to my profile, and they asked for the king bee, and I was more than willing to do that. So guys, this was a pretty quick trade, and we were able to get another Mr. Whiskerpips. I was so glad that they accepted, guys. I am so much closer to making my mega. Okay, guys, and now I've tried to offer for a Brown Springer Spaniel and a Mr. Whiskerpips because I am looking for Brown Springer Spaniels as well, and I asked them to pick from my profile for those 2 pets. So they requested access to my backpack, so I let them do that, and they wanted a neon horse. Guys, that's way over for these 2 pets. So I told them so. And I told them that I had options on the first page of my profile and asked them to look at those and pick something that was fair. And I told them that they could pick 2 or 3 pets for these 2 pets that I was looking for, guys. And so now I was just waiting for them to look at my profile. They asked for my fly, Grinmore, which I was happy to add. My Lunar Moon Bear, which again, happy to add. And then they asked for one last pet, guys. And that was the Tan Chow Chow. So I put that in the trade. And guys, I was really hoping that they would accept because I didn't care about these pets. And guys, they hit the accept. I decided to think about it because I didn't know if I wanted to trade all these pets. But then I decided that it was fine. And I really like those pets that they're giving me. So I hit confirm, guys. And I waited for them to hit confirm. And guys, they unfortunately left the game. So we did not get those pets. Then I decided to offer for a neon ride Mr. Whiskerpips. I was just looking through my inventory to see what neons I could put in. And again, I put in that neon gingerbread mouse. And I put in some other neons. Very similar to the other offer I'd done for neon Mr. Whiskerpips, guys. But guys, these neons are really hard to trade. And so I was really just hoping that this person would be willing to take these neons for their neon Mr. Whiskerpips. And I even added a Mega Samoyed in. But guys, they did not want to do this trade. And so when I accepted, they didn't really say anything to me. So I kind of just sat there waiting for them to hopefully say something. Then they said no thanks. So I decided to change out my offer and in hopes that they would do my new offer. So I put in some more random little neons that I didn't care about. And I took out the Mega Samoyed because I assumed that they didn't like that pet. But guys, when I put in these pets, I was really hoping that they would accept because I really want to get a neon Mr. Whiskerpips. But guys, unfortunately, they did decline and we did not get this neon ride Mr. Whiskerpips. Okay guys, and then this person wanted a Mecha Rabbit for the neon Mr. Whiskerpips. Or for the regular Mr. Whiskerpips, sorry. And they said that they want to see more of the stuff I had in my inventory, so I let them do that. And while they were looking, I was just kind of sitting there. I was a little bored, so I started spinning my screen around. And guys, they started looking through my inventory, and I was hoping that we would be able to get this Mr. Whiskerpips. So I sat there waiting for a little bit. And guys, they started typing, and I was like, okay, what do they want? But they didn't type anything for quite a while. So I sat there waiting. I even went to check out their profile and see what they had, and they asked how I had 65 Kai Juniors. But guys, I was so active during that time. I also at that time I was planning to make a video opening 100 Kai Junior boxes, so most of those are from that. Then they said that they wanted the Glormy Hound with ads because they really liked that pet. But then they put in a neon Mr. Whiskerpips instead, and guys, that was such a good deal. Then guys, this guy put in a Mr. Whiskerpips, and I told him to pick from my profile the first page. But guys, he did not go to the first page of my profile. Instead, he went a little bit further and he asked for a neon cactus friend. And guys, I got a little bit annoyed because this was not the first time something like this had happened, and I did not want to give a neon legendary for a singular ultra rare. And guys, I may have been a little bit rude, but I was really frustrated because I kept getting these kinds of trades. So I told them to please pick something that was fair from the first page of my profile where I have everything that I'm listed for, my looking for. But guys, once again, they did not go to the first page of my profile, guys. I sat there waiting for quite a while as they were scrolling through. I think it was my backpack or my profile. I wasn't really sure what they were doing. But I sat there and I waited, and I was just hoping that they would pick something that was fair, something that was like decent, maybe even a tiny bit of an overpay, guys. So I just sat there waiting for them to do something, say something. Eventually I saw that they were looking through my profile, so I thought, oh my gosh, guys, they're gonna pick something fair. Then I go into chat. They suggested a fairy bat dragon, guys. I was not gonna do that, so I declined. Next, we got into this trade for Mr. Whiskerpips with this person, and I said hi, and then I saw that they were looking through my profile, and I asked them to pick from my profile. So let's hope that they pick something decent, guys. So I was waiting for them to pick something while I struggled to type. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard, guys. But yeah, typing is actually really hard, especially when you have the tiny keyboard, because I was using my Apple Pencil for this. But yeah, so I eventually finally got my message typed out, and they're looking through my profile. And guys, they took quite a while to look through my profile, and then they just declined. So we did not get that one. But then I said hi to this person who added in their Mr. Whiskerpips, and I was hoping that they would pick something from my profile and that they'd seen my profile. But I decided to just add in a villain gibbon and see if they would want that. And they asked me to remove the villain gibbon. So guys, I decided to put in some other pets or a different offer. So I decided to go through my inventory, and I put in this ultra rare from the Aztec egg, and then I put in a corgi, and I was hoping that they would take it. I thought it was a pretty fair offer, but guys, unfortunately they declined. Then we got this trade for their Mr. Whiskerpips. And guys, they put it in, and I didn't really know what to offer, but I decided to do a Clementine owl because I thought that those were new and they were kind of hyped up a little bit, so I thought that would be a pretty good offer, if not an overpay. But guys, unfortunately, they did not like the Clementine owl. Then this person wanted me to offer for their Mr. Whiskerpips, and guys, this trade quite literally took almost around 25 minutes. This clip is in 20.5 times speed, guys. That's why it's going so fast, because I have to speed up so much, otherwise this video was going to be so long, guys. So we spent forever trying to work out a fair offer. They were very indecisive, but guys, they were absolutely so sweet. They were the sweetest. And yeah, eventually though, they decided that they really liked the dingoes, and they were looking through my inventory to pick something else. They really wanted 4 dingoes and an ad. I didn't really know what to add. They asked for an alternating copy, but I just had just enough to make 2 neons, so I didn't really want to trade one of those away. And then they asked if I could do a neon pet, or they asked if I had any kiwis at first, but I didn't have any kiwis. And then I told them that I really had to go, and so they asked me to put in a neon dolphin, and I said that I would have to take out some of the dingoes, and they said never mind, and we did a neon chocolate lab, guys. That was such a long trade. But now we're in another trade for a Mr. Whiskerpips, guys. And guys, I think I'm really close to getting enough for a mega, I'm pretty sure. But because we did end up getting a neon earlier, so that was good. And then this person said that their Mr. Whiskerpips wasn't for trade, so they declined. Then I tried to offer for this person's neon ride Mr. Whiskerpips. They said they were trading for ride potions, so I put in 3 ride potions because that was roughly the value of the neon ride Mr. Whiskerpips. And guys, luckily they accepted, and guys, we got a neon ride Mr. Whiskerpips, which I was so happy about because guys, I am so much closer to being able to make my mega Mr. Whiskerpips. I was actually really scared that they were going to decline at the last moment because they took quite a while to confirm, guys. And so I sat there in anticipation, but eventually, luckily for me, they did end up hitting the accept and this trade went through. Then guys, I took a look at my inventory and I only needed one more Whiskerpip to be able to make my mega. So I got into this trade, and guys, I didn't show the full footage from this trade because it took so long to figure out. But guys, we did end up getting a Mr. Whiskerpips and a Happy Dunkling, which I'm also looking for because I love the Happy Dunklings and I love a mega. And I ended up getting some cute petware for this too. And it was a pretty fair trade. And guys, I'm so happy with this trade. I'm so glad it went through. And that means that we got the last Mr. Whiskerpip that we needed to make our mega Mr. Whiskerpips. So a video of me making that will be coming soon. Anyways guys, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you Pookies. Bye!